MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jacob deGrom gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Escalona. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Now batting, Anthony Rendon. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that. I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it, stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
In now, Kirk Neuenhuis.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Those 2-out hits are so big. They're so valuable. And to have a 2-out double, now you got a chance to drive in a run and get on the board when it looked like you were going to get nothing.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Robbie Ray gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's got good stuff, but he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. The batting average goes up. I want to see, what does he do? Does he tip his pitches? Is he giving signs from second base to the opponent and they're not translating it right? What's going on here? Because this guy's stuff is too good for him to struggle as much as he does with runners in scoring position.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Liner towards second. Nice slide and stop by Zobrist. It's there. He got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Stubbs coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Here's Lucas Duda now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Stubbs is after it. And that's the 3rd out. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, Edmund London. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Edmund London.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the switch hitting Dexter Fowler. I love watching this guy play defense. Tall, lanky. I didn't realize how big he was till I stood right next to him. He's 6'5". No wonder he can cover so much ground in the outfield.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Pitch on the way. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ben Zobrist.
So striding in, Ben Zobrist. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Omar Alfonso. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Omar Alfonso.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Now the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and this is fouled at the plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to first. London gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Coming to the plate now, Andre Allison. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, center fielder, Mac Grimes.
Into the box, Mac Grimes. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Pulled toward right center field. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learn something and drive a run in here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now, Woody Francis. hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now the pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping up now, Robbie Ray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jeff Escalona, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Ball two now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And that's finally over for a strike. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Brian Pins. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Here it comes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Escalona moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Alfonso going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Number 22 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great swing and all, but as a pitcher, that's a tough one to swallow.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grimes patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Center fielder number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Ready for another chance. Kirk Neuenhuis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. And now a jump throw against his body. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Edmund London, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Digging in for his second at bat, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 30.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. There to play it is Zobrist, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Striding in once again, Lucas Duda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box now, Omar Alfonso. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Drew Stubbs comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder number 16, Drew Stubbs.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I mean, wow, swing the bat a little bit. I think he's being a little bit too patient right here. Those are pretty good pitches, and now he finds himself down 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Well, you ever talk about a much needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Into the box, Woody Francis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. There he goes. Line toward right center. And nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock. Zobrist rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Robbie Ray, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses. 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 33, Jeff Escalona.
Ready for another shot now. Jeff Escalona. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And he just misses with a curveball. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-1 pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets nothing. Striding in, Andre Allison. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Another 0-2 home. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Mets will cut the deficit now to 3-1.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Now batting.
In now, Mac Grimes.
Mac
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Rendon down to third. Reined in. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Settling in now as Grubel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and fouled straight back. A runner at first with no outs here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Heading out towards shallow right. Stubbs has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Brian Pins. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Rafael Montero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50. Rafael Montero.
Digging in once again, Michael Franco. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Franco.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Ready for another shot now. Kirk Neuenhuis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses, ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit. Now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Stepping in now, Edmund London, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Here's Drew Stubbs now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with the runner on third.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2, to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Grimes on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
Then Zobrist.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Second and third, 2 away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1 and 2 now.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
The 1 and 2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies leave a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Juan Lagares is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The numbers on the year: 272, 11 home runs, and 54 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. They got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. London ranging into the outfield, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Neuenhuis on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Jerry Familia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Digging in and looking for more, Woody Francis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. The next 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days,
40,
but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Robbie Ray, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The left fielder, number 33.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Jeff Escalona, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out, nobody on. ball one.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Grimes sprinting after it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, as the lead remains 3-1. Matt McCormick gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt McCormick.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Lucas Duda.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Omar Alfonso, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Andre Allison.
Ready once again, Andre Allison. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just short, hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. In now, Mac Grimes. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw.
He's in there.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes a called strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Soft liner to the right side. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Mets leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Barney Hester has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
32, Barney Hester.
Ready for another chance. Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Anthony Rendon.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a fastball just a bit up. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Right over the middle, knee high. Well struck down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Set to deal on 2-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Kirk Neuenhuis will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Cabrera there for this one. It's short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Riding in once again, Kirk Neuenhuis. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Phillies down in order, and it's still 3-1. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Jake Diekman.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Neuenhuis is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Finn.
Digging in, Brian Pins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
No.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Nori Aoki will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 3 driven in. (0-1). Here it comes. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-0 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing, as we welcome you back for the 9th. Mike Cortez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Edmund London. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
London.
Grounded to first. Duda's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Drew Stubbs now, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Grimes racing back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting. Catcher.
Into the box now.
Francis.
Woody Francis. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hey now.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers' purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
1-0 count. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
One pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Ready with the 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jonathan Papelbon enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 58, Jonathan Papelbon. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
34,
he'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. In there, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2 now from Papelbon. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. One-two pitch coming to Fowler. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first, and Papelbon sets down the first man to greet him here in the ninth.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Now batting, right fielder, Omar Alfonso.
So digging in now, Omar Alfonso. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at-bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the ninth, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Now in the box, Andre Allison. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and here's a ball hit in the air. London in foul ground makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Robbie Ray earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jonathan Papelbon earns the save out of the bullpen, his 44th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.